One. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our webinar tonight. We do this webinar every Wednesday night. My wife, Dawn, and I, along with Rob and Rebecca Bunce out of Genoa, Nevada. They're up there in the top right corner. It's great to see everybody here tonight, and we've asked a special couple to come on here this evening and to share with everybody about Valentus. They've been here for probably better part of 3 to 4 years. I think it's been, right around that time.
They paved the way for all
two
of us.
years.
Right?
She's shaking her head. It's only been 2 years.
Now it's 2 years, and you guys paved the way, and we're so grateful.
Yeah,
we're so grateful for that.
We had the opportunity to work with this couple in a previous company, and I can tell you that they're loaded with integrity. They lead from the front, and they lead with their heart. That's what I love about them, and that's why we've asked them to be on here tonight, because I was so shocked when I saw a post that Claudia made about, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago, when they were standing in front of a 3 acre, I think it was 3 acre plus piece of property, and they were picking out colors for their house and showing where it was going to be built, and they call it the house that Valentus built. So, I knew there was a lot of money in this compensation plan in this company, but when I saw that, I was like, man, that is just unbelievable. 2 years with this company, and they've been able to actually build their dream home. They're in the middle of doing it right now. So I don't want to steal any of their thunder, but they do a tremendous job of presenting the opportunity of Valentus and the products, and they really have a heart to help. So with no further ado, I want to bring Ricky Berry and Claudia Berry onto the line. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for being here, guys. We're so excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having us, number one. It's just an absolute pleasure to be able to share, kind of our journey, what we've been able to experience in this last 2 years with Valentus. And so what I'm going to do is share our screen really quick. Hopefully you guys can see that. Thumbs up, everybody can see it. Awesome. So just a little bit about us. As Dawn and Bill said, we actually, worked together previously in a different supplement company, and we loved it, but we just started noticing just some changes, that were happening. And we got to the point where we were like, we were introduced by Dr. Chi-Win, as most of you guys may be familiar with, and he was just sharing with us the things that he was noticing, the big differences with Valentus, which one of the biggest things is the culture. And we were just so in awe, first off, with the opportunity, and then also to the leadership, the owners, the products, the compensation. And so tonight what we're going to do is just share with you real quickly a little bit about everything. And for us, we started October 2018. This is actually our 2-year anniversary, and it has been absolutely life-changing. Prior to working with Dawn and Bill, I was a hairstylist. Ricky was a high school baseball coach. We weren't making tons of money, but Ricky loved coaching baseball. And for me, I originally loved doing hair, and then got to the point where I was like, this sucks, being able to have that freedom, that time freedom, I could schedule myself whenever I wanted, but usually the busiest times were the weekends, right? Fridays, Saturdays, which were a lot of the birthday parties. Our son at the time growing up was in elementary school, and I was missing out on a lot of the fun stuff, the sporting events and stuff, because I was behind the chair. And so that's where network marketing kind of came in and really made us open our eyes to the bigger vision. And so we've been able to, one, have that time freedom, which we've always wanted, and two, now with Valentus, we're having that financial freedom that is absolutely incredible. And I'll share a little bit more about the new house and everything towards the end. But what we'll do is get started. First off, the couple, that beautiful couple that you see on your right hand of your screen, is Dave and Joyce Jordan. They have been in the network marketing industry for over 30 plus years as distributors, just like us. They actually started Valentus back in 2014. Being in the industry for so long as a distributor, there's so many things that happen within the industry. You might have a company that has an awesome product, but maybe not the best compensation plan. Or maybe they have an awesome compensation plan, but they don't have the best product. Or they don't stand by what they say they're going to do, right? So what Dave and Joyce did was they created their own network marketing company and created Valentus. And so Valentus is the Latin word for PREVAIL. We were launched in July 2014, like I mentioned. We are an international health, wellness, and weight management company. Our headquarters are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and we have less than 0.5% market saturation. think about that, you guys. Being able to be a part of a company that is basically, the market is untouched. That's where we, us brand new distributors, get that opportunity to share these incredible products, this incredible business opportunity, and really take advantage of that timing. And so we are backed by millions of dollars in capital. Dave and Joyce actually own an eBay business that's worth, I think it's like $250,000, not $250,000, $250 million. And it's absolutely incredible because we are 100% debt free. We own the business, the distribution center, everything. So it really is an awesome opportunity. And we've crossed over the $125 million mark in gross sales, which is really exciting. When we started in 2018, the company in a whole did $17 million in sales, you guys. In 2019, we hit almost $90 million in sales. And the reason for that exponential growth, right, that from 17 million to close to 90 million, was because we have an opportunity to really help people with a solution to a problem that most people have, and that's in weight management. So think about this, you guys. Roughly 2 out of 3 adults are overweight. 30% of our children are overweight. Diabetes is the fastest growing disease in the world. Back in 1906, the average person would consume about 6 pounds of sugar a year. We're up over 200 pounds of sugar a year, which is absolutely crazy. And that's why we're having so many health issues. And literally what Valentus has done is created a solution in a habit that people do every single day, and that's in coffee. Our flagship product is a weight management coffee. And some people say, well, why coffee, right? Why'd they do that for? Well, the coffee industry is estimated at over $100 billion annually. There's over 2.25 billion cups of coffee that are consumed every single day. And unlike any other product, people will drink coffee for the rest of their lives. It's a habit that they love. It's something they enjoy. It's you don't have to remind somebody to drink a cup of coffee, right? So literally what we've been able to do is tap into that coffee habit. For the United States and other countries as well, Starbucks is huge, right? Tim Hortons is huge in Canada, but people are spending $2, $3, $4 a day on a cup of coffee at these locations, right? Then you have the weight management industry or the field, right? People are spending $200, $300 a month on those type of solutions, the Jenny Craig's, the Weight Watchers. And then we also have the fitness arena. Supplements, right? Supplements are huge in the fitness arena. People are spending hundreds of dollars in supplements a month to get that better workout or that extra fitness that they're looking for. And literally what we've been able to do is combine all these 3 ginormous industries and literally touch all 3 of them in a single cup of coffee. So we have our thermal roast coffee and our optimum coffee. Both of these coffees are super powered, charged cups of coffee. Literally what they're going to do is help with cravings. It's going to help increase our energy. It's actually going to metabolize our fat and it's going to burn it off as energy. It helps regulate blood sugar levels. Also helps improve with mood and focus. Also helps with boosting circulation and oxygen delivery. And you may ask, well, how do they do that, right? The Vaso-6, which you see on your right side, is actually a patented ingredient. It's basically very well known in the fitness arena, the Vaso-6 and the Dynamine. And literally what that Vaso-6 does is vasodilate our blood vessels to give us a better blood flow, better oxygen delivery. And so not only are we getting that type of benefit, but on top of it, the Dynamine is going to give us that, that clean energy. You're not going to get that supercharged caffeine high and then crash and burn after. Literally, you're gonna get that nice clean energy all day, and then it's also gonna convert fat into lean muscle. So again, like I mentioned, for those people that are looking for weight management solutions, perfect option. If they're looking for those fitness options, another perfect option. And so that is our thermal roast coffee and our optimum coffee. And then we also have this same formulation in a cocoa. So literally, you're going to be able to get all those same benefits in a hot chocolate form. So I know you probably know people that love coffee, but you may come across somebody that goes, you know what, I'm not a fan of coffee. We have that option, this hot chocolate option for those people that are not coffee drinkers. And so it's awesome because you can, touch people, basically all types of people in every single habit that they're doing already. So next we have our Perk, and we're really super duper excited about this. We just launched this, 45 days ago, and it has been absolutely incredible. We are just seeing results after results, and literally what this is going to do is supercharge, give you an extra punch on top of the coffee or the cocoa, for instance. What it's going to do is going to help boost your metabolism. It's going to increase thermogenic fat burning properties, which means you're gonna feel hot. It feels like you're doing a workout, like I feel right now. I feel like I'm getting a workout in and I'm not even really moving that much. And then also too helps with energy, like I said, the thermogenesis, and then actually helps boost that appetite suppression. So literally people are taking this 30 minutes before the coffee, and even like, for instance, my sister, not a big coffee drinker, but she takes the Perk just by itself and is still seeing the benefits. So it's absolutely incredible because, you know, not only are we going to be able to help people in that weight management, but we also get to help people onto that healthier path. So not only do we have that weight management new products like the coffee, we have a trim, which is like a juice that's also going to help with the weight management properties. We have carb burners, but we can also help people in nutrition, athletic performance, like I mentioned, the energy, skincare we just launched. And so it's pretty exciting because, you know, weight management is huge, as we talked about, but at the same time, when somebody gets on that healthier path, they go, oh gosh, well, what else do we have? What else, you know, what other options do we have? Like, we have one of the cleanest proteins in the industry right now. We have incredible skincare. We have a product that you put on and 90 seconds later, your skin is toned and firmed and fine lines are diminished. It's amazing. And so it's really exciting because, you know, we could be here all night talking about every single product, but I will leave that up to you. You can go to valentusproducts.com and check out the full line of products and the ingredients, but I'm just going to touch on a few of our newest products, and it's just absolutely incredible, you guys, what we have to offer. So down that healthier path, we talked about immune boost. This product is absolutely incredible because it's going to do exactly what that says. It's going to boost that immune system. It's going to help support our natural immune system by it's loaded with antioxidants. It's going to help, you know, help us with fighting infection and sicknesses, and it's a great source of fiber as well. It's got 4 grams of fiber in each cup. And so, you know, right now with everything that's going on, it's just great to just support our immune system, keep ourselves healthy. And then we also have our newest Detox, and literally this is so, so important. Digestive cleansing is a huge part of our daily health. I mean, literally, this is something that we need to help cleanse our digestive tract. It's going to help make sure we're regular and we're having that healthy digestion. Super duper important, you guys. This is something you would take 2 to 3 times a week. We do have people that absolutely love it and take it more than that, but just to get started, you take it just 2 to 3 times a week, and you're going to get all those health benefits on top of it. And next we have our NCD, which also stands for Natural Cellular Detox. This is huge, you guys. This is made from a natural mineral called a zeolite. If you've never heard of a zeolite, which we hadn't before, basically check out Google. There is so much great information on zeolites, and literally we have the cleanest zeolite out there. And what this is going to do, it's going to remove any heavy metals, toxins from our bloodstream, arsenic, lead, so many things that we come into contact, the air we're breathing, the food we're eating, mercury, right, when we're eating fish. So literally what this is going to do is just attract those negatively charged ions and literally help reduce and get rid of them through our system. So it is super duper important, and that's the NCD, Natural Cellular Detox. And next we have Dr. Joseph Ahrens. Dr. Joe partnered up with Valentus earlier in 2019, and he is an absolute incredible formulator. He's been in the industry for over 35 years, and Dr. Joe has been nominated twice for a Nobel Prize nominee. And it's crazy to think to be nominated one is like, oh my gosh, but to be nominated twice is just unheard of. And so Dr. Joe was actually teamed up with Valentus. Dave and Joyce actually asked him to create a product for the non-coffee drinkers, and he created an incredible product that is called our 24/7 Carb Burner. And you can find that on the website with more details on that. But what he was nominated for was this I don't say, what would you say, discovery of the emulin. And so what this is basically it's a capsule. You're going to take this daily, and we call it the missing link. So basically what it is, it's an ingredient that is found, a nutrient, excuse me, that is found in grapes and onions. But in order to get enough of that nutrient in our bodies to be effective, we would need to eat 30 pounds of grapes or onions a day. And that's just absolutely not possible, right? So what Dr. Joe did was he basically put it in a capsule form, basically put enough of it in it to be effective within our bodies. And what it's going to do is it's going to help balance our bodies. It's going to help manage inflammation. It's going to help with immune support, help blood sugar levels. It's going to help with high blood pressure regulation. And it's also going to help with the weight loss as well. On the left side, you'll see a study done in the Journal of Medicinal Foods, and it's basically showing the benefits that a type 2 diabetic had with the emulin. And it's absolutely incredible, you guys, because as I mentioned, you know, being able to, one, help somebody get their weight under control, have that weight management, but then at the same time, put them on that healthier path. It's absolutely incredible to see what our products can do for people. And just real quickly, I'll just share a few testimonials with you. When we first started, my dad is stubborn. He does not like to diet. He loves his wine, his pasta, and his carbs, right? And he is... you know, he's not one to take care of himself like he should. And so, you know, when we first were introduced to Valentus and the products, we got him on the coffee immediately. And I said, Dad, all I ask is that just take the coffee every single day. And he did. And literally within the first 3 weeks, he was down 6 pounds, which he was excited about. But on top of it, his blood sugar was so well regulated, his diabetic doctor took him off one of his medications. And then from there, he's lost 40 pounds. He's been consistently drinking. And believe me, you guys, we've tried years and years and years have tried for him, you know, to, hey, Dad, take this, take that. You know, we found this at the health food store. He never stick with it. And for him to stick with it for over 2 years and be down 40 pounds, lower his insulin down to a fourth of what he used to take. And of course, can we say, you know, every single person is going to see those results? Absolutely not. But it's worth a try. On top of that, you know, for my sister, she's on the bottom left. As I mentioned, she's the gal that's not a big coffee fan. She lost 50 pounds on the coffee. Let's just start there, okay? So she's lost over 50 pounds on the coffee alone, now has incorporated the 24/7 carb burner, and then also that Perk. She actually likes the Perk all by itself, so she doesn't even need the coffee. But, you know, to be able to just see those health benefits, see that confidence come back in her, it has just been such a blessing. And that's me and Ricky on the bottom. And when we first started, like I mentioned, we were already with a different supplement company. We were taking the supplements. We lost my mom in 2007 to cancer. So we were already, you know, looking or living a healthier lifestyle. We were dieting, we were exercising, taking supplements. And we kind of got to a point where we thought like, okay, well, as we're getting older, maybe this is the best that we're going to get. And so when we started on the coffee, I thought if I could lose 5 pounds, I'd be happy. Well, fast forward, I'm down 30. Ricky in that picture was down 35 pounds and, you know, started exercising, started being able to play basketball again, one of those things that he absolutely loves. And so, you know, being able to see those benefits with our incredible product line, it's been life-changing, not only for my family, but for us as well. And through that, through social media, we've been able to share with other family and friends of friends. And it's been incredible because all those little happy faces that you see on there are all people that we know. And it's like to see people get healthy by starting off with maybe, you know, trying a cup of coffee or trying a cup of cocoa, and then seeing those benefits that people are being able to experience because of our products, it's just so rewarding. And then on top of it, Valentus pays us very generously for helping people get healthier, right? And like we just talked about a little bit earlier, you know, we mentioned we're, you know, being able to purchase our dream home. This house that you see right now, we've been here for 20 years, you guys. Our son is 21 years old. We've been here since 2000, and you know, we kind of got to the point we wanted a new house. We wanted a bigger house. We live on a very small property now. you know, just in the suburbs, small little house, no backyard, right? We have a pool, but literally no backyard. But, you know, we wanted something bigger, but we got to the point where we're like, you know what, our house is good and we're happy here, you know, on a coach's salary and doing hair, you know, we were happy. And then here comes Valentus, right? And 2 years later, we started looking at, just for fun, not even, it was not like we're looking for a house, we're buying one. Literally just for fun, we started looking and we found, as Bill talked about, a house on a 3.27 acre. Our house is bigger than the whole property that we live on currently. So it's like crazy. Like the guy, we were talking to the superintendent there and he was telling us, he's like, oh, so basically your house, your whole lot is bigger than or smaller than your new house is. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't think about it that way. But it's been absolutely incredible, you guys. And through sharing our products and our business opportunity, like we've been able to change our lives, change the lives of so many others. And, you know, that's what we want to share with you tonight is really not only what incredible products we have, but also too what an incredible opportunity we have. And I didn't forget to mention that we ship to 92 different countries around the globe, you guys. So think about how many people we can touch with our products and opportunity. This is not something just in your backyard, you know, okay, we're local here. This can be something global. So I'm going to hand it over to Ricky and he's going to share with you a little bit more about the business aspect we have here with Valentus.
Awesome. So, you know, we just have to tell you that, you know, we're not making any kind of medical claims.
Absolutely.
These are just testimonies of people that we care about, that we know. Our personal testimony, and like Claudia mentioned, I was down 35 pounds right there. I'm down 30 pounds now because of working out with the muscle and all that stuff. So people ask, well, how come you gained weight? Well, I gained weight because I was able to work out again, you know? And so if you know that, you know, muscle weighs more than fat does. So it's just been an incredible journey. And, you know, both sides of my family were diabetic. They're still diabetic, and I lost my grandfather to diabetes. So it's really kind of runs in my family. And at that time I thought, you know, hey, that's the best it's going to get. You know, it's in my genes. But after drinking Valentus that was like 60 to 90 days, losing that kind of weight, it brings a lot of confidence to you, right? Like how many times do you know people that when they lose weight, they just gain a lot of confidence? And so that in itself has been just incredible for ourselves. And so we've been able to touch, you know, a few people's lives. And, you know, I tell people this is that it's not just the income. You know, you come into this for yourself, like, hey, you know, I probably share with a few friends and family. I mean, that's what we thought, we could make a few extra $100. That's really why we started, you know, coming into network marketing, was make a few extra $100 per month just to pay off some credit card bills and maybe go out to a nice dinner every once in a while. But what we found was that it's a lot bigger than that. And you're going to start to notice that as you start to change people's lives, you're actually saving people's lives. You know, I tell people it's like you dropping a pebble into a lake. And you might think that little pebble isn't going to do much, but when you drop that pebble, it ripples out and it goes and it's going to touch a lot of people's lives. I mean, we've seen some incredible testimonies that are unbelievable, that bring chills to us when we think about it. And, you know, that really is, as we started on this journey, it's those things that just go, okay, you know, my belief is so much bigger now than ever before because we can help a lot of people that are looking for what we need. So with that, you know, this is a family business. Our son, he's 21 years old. I just turned 26 just last month. So try to figure that one out. That's Dr. G, right? But it has changed our life. You know, we, again, this has only been 1 year in the business. We're on our 2-year, you know, anniversary, but I tell you, within 6 months, our life completely turned around 360 degrees. We traveled more in 2019 than I think we ever have in our whole entire lives. And, you know, that's us in the Bahamas with David and Joyce. That was an incredible trip that we got to go and experience. Never got to experience anything close to that ever before. That's a few, you know, of our teammates that were able to go out to us with Orlando and Vegas and things like that. And you see our little dog right there. You know, one of the things is we do have a spray that actually helps, you know, with pets and dogs and animals. And so she takes that as well. So it truly is a family business. You know, she takes the product. She's a product of the product, right? That's what they say. So, and that's our car. You know, it's paid through from Valentus. It's paid through, and we would never be able to afford a car like that. You know, our other car is a Prius, which I love our Prius, but to have a luxury car like that is just really unbelievable. So it really has changed our lives. And it's not that we're just like these super intergalactic. It just, you know, I tell you, Valentus, we, like Claudia mentioned, we were with 2 other companies before, and we didn't really have a lot of success. I mean, we were making some decent income in our last company, but nothing like we've done, you know, here. So this has been really life-changing for us. And I'm going to show you why we're having all the success. And it's these 6 key elements. And, you know, I truly believe that you have to have all 6 of these in order to have the success that you want. And the first thing is the company and the CEO. You know, when we first got started, our first call was listening to Dave Jordan on a conference call. You know, they have this Tuesday night conference call, and he happened to be on it, and he was talking about, you know, they were going through some challenges, and he just wanted to thank all his distributors and everybody that's been with them. And he was getting, you know, emotional about it. And I thought, man, this is a CEO of the company. You know, he doesn't sound like, you know, he just doesn't care. He cares a lot for the people, and this is his family. Right. And that in itself, you know, with Dr. Chi and John Haremza, on top of, you know, Dave and Joyce Jordan, they're just humble people that you can stand by and go to war with. I mean, that's really all I ever wanted was, if someone tells you that they're going to do something for you, they do it. And that's integrity. And this gentleman, Dave and Joyce and his wife, have integrity. And that's what I love about them, that I could follow somebody. You just got to tell me where I need to go and what I need to do. And they lead the way with this company. The other thing is the products, right? You got to have something simple. There's a lot of products out there that work. It's not that the products don't work, is that you got to change a whole entire lifestyle, a habit, all these things. And that's the difficulty in what other products have to offer. Here, 85% of the planet are drinking coffee, and they enjoy doing it. That's the key there, right? So we have a simple product that people are able to share with their friends and family. I mean, how many times after dinner do people, you know, bring out coffee, or they ask a friend, hey, let's go meet up for a cup of coffee, right? I mean, now we don't do it as much, but, you know, that's just a saying that everybody knows, right? There's t-shirts that say, like, don't talk to me before I have my coffee or I'll beat you up type of thing, right? So even though coffee's not an essential, it almost is for most people, right? It's like, you know, it's like having water. They probably would rather drink coffee than have water, right? So we have a credible product that's easy to share. I think that's one of the biggest things. The timing and trend, you know, Claudia touched on that, 0.5% market saturation. It's just incredible to be part of this timing. The commissions, the training and support, and then the 6th element is the culture. Like I mentioned, is you know, I coached a lot of different teams. You know, I coached my son since T-ball. I coached all the way to high school ball. And, you know, there's one thing, you can have a bunch of superstars on a team, but if everybody isn't working collectively together to win a championship, you just can't do it. And that's what we have here. We have a winning environment that allows the average person like us to actually win here. So I'm going to go into this timing part of the Valentus. And like Claudia mentioned, I mean, look at the jump here in 2018 to 2019. And here we are in the sweet spot of 2020. We are still growing, guys. We are growing in a time where most people, businesses are shrinking, right? And here we are growing globally. So we have an incredible time here now to be part of, because when you think about it, you've all heard of these companies, right? Amway, Herbalife, Avon, Mary Kay, Tupperware. These companies do billions of dollars every year. This is not like a lifetime of their company. They do this every single year. And here we are, we're growing, but we're barely touching the surface on that, right? There's so much growth there that is possible. So just think about this. Think about what's happening now. Think about what's going to happen in the next 2 to 5 years with this company. And you are the pioneer in your area of being able to take part of what's happening right now. So to get started, it's very simple, $20. You know, I don't know any business you could start for $20. And it's a one-time fee. You never have to pay it again. See, we're part of 2 other companies, and they had a monthly and an annual fee. So here it's $20. They pay for everything. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You get the websites, the research, development, the accounting, virtually no risk, shipping and handling. We just share these incredible products, and you fill the need for people. That's all it is see a need, fill a need. And with that, you're going to get tax advantages. You know, I'd always told people, you got to start some type of part-time business. Doesn't matter what it is, because the reason for that is that you get tax write-offs, right? Like Claudia was a hairstylist. She was able to write off her scissors, you know, hair product, color, different things that apply to our business. Well, guess what? Because we are an online business and we're mobile and we use our phones and our computers and things like that, guess what? You get to write off all those things here in the United States. And so, you know, with that, just incredible. And we're mobile. See, imagine if you had started your own coffee shop, you'd be stuck in one location. Here we are, like Claudia mentioned, 92 different, you know, countries. You can have, this is a global business, like having an Amazon store with all these different health and wellness products, right, that you can share with. So it's an incredible opportunity. And then all you got to do is get started with one of these packages. It's really up to you where you start at. Okay. There are some advantages, but you start with the one item, it's $59. And to me, that's the most expensive. The reason for that is because you're getting one item for $59. And all it is you're getting a discount off the product. The bigger the package you get. It's like shopping at Costco, right? You go in there and you buy this big bulk thing, you get all this product, but it's cost less, right? So same thing here, 3 items, $48 each, 6 items, $40, 16 items, $35, and 36 items, $33. And so you can retail the product, you know, hand to hand. Here in the States, you know, you're able to do that. If you sell it to someone, we recommend, you know, at least $70, $67 and $70. So if you just did that, here was our thinking is if we had 16 items, Claudia's going to drink some, I'm going to drink some, Kobe's going to drink some, our son, right? That's going to leave us with some product left over that we could retail. Well, if you just sold 10 of them at $70, that's $700 on a $575 investment. You're already up in the game. You don't ever have to reorder again. It literally is just to have some product on hand because people are going to ask you to try the product, okay? So there are some advantages with these two packages that I'm going to explain right now in a minute with the compensation plan. So the first way we make income is our Fast Start bonus. And with that is everybody can take part in this Fast Start bonus regardless of what package you come in with. Okay, so that's what's great. I love this because our compensation plan is geared towards everybody making money. There's a lot of compensation plans out there that are very top heavy, where a lot of the top people that they always just keep presenting and saying, oh, this person is because they're very top heavy and geared towards them. Well, here, everybody can participate in all of the ways to make income. So you share your website, someone places one item, you're gonna make $20. They do 3 items, you make 40, 6 items, 60, 16 items, you make 100, and 36 items, you make $200 every single time on their first order. So if you got started with the one item and somebody goes to your website and places an $11.99, guess what? You still make $200. That's incredible. In our other company, I mean, we had to sell like, I think we got like $3 or $5, right? Something like that after like 15 items. So here you sell one item, you make $20, okay? That's incredible just by sharing your website with anybody in 92 different countries, okay? Now, like I mentioned, these two packages do come with some benefits. And one of them is this legacy coded bonus. Now, here's where it happens, right? Every time you share a website and you get a $575, like I mentioned, everybody gets $100. The difference here is if you start with the $575, not only will you get that $100 for your first 3 $575s to come through your website, and there's no time period here. It could take you, you know, a week, 2 weeks, 6 months, a year, doesn't matter. On your 4th $575 that comes to your website, the legacy bonus kicks in. And now, instead of just receiving $100, you're going to receive $200 forever. Forever that you're with the company, anytime somebody orders a $575 from your 4th to infinity, you're going to earn $200. So you just got 100% pay raise there. I mean, think about that. If you just had 4 of them come through your website, that's $500 you just earned through your website by having 4 $575s come through, right? Now, the kicker with this bonus that made a lot of sense to me why we got started with the $575 is, for example, let's say me and Claudia were your 4th order that came through, and I share with my friends and my family. Okay, 3 of our friends and family go to our website, place an order of a $575. Okay, well, not only are we going to earn $100, but you're also going to earn $100. For every 3 $575s that came through our website, you're going to earn $100, but it doesn't stop there. Let's say this is my sister, and you maybe not even know my sister, but she shares with some coworkers, some family, some friends, and she has 3 come through her website. Well, guess what? This goes to infinity. So not only will she make $100, but you will also make $100, and this goes down forever. I mean, we have people that are making between $500 to $2,000 a week. We get paid every single week, guys, okay? the company we had before, we didn't get paid till the 15th of the following month, okay? Here we get paid every single week, which is pretty crazy because when all of a sudden we get paid and then it's like, wait, it's already Friday again, it gets paid again, right? It's like, oh my gosh, like it just keeps going and going and you don't know who these people are. This goes forever, guys. So that's what's incredible about starting with the 575 is that you get to participate in this legacy coded bonus. On top of that, you get to participate in the enrollment pool bonus. Now, this one is in the same month. So anytime you have 3 575s that come through in the same month, you will earn 1 share of 1% of a global bonus pool. It could be any month, any given month, okay? Does not matter. You can earn as many shares. If you had 6 that came through in any one given month, you're gonna earn 2 shares, okay? And you're gonna get 1%. So whatever the company does for that month, for example, Valentus does 10 million this month. They take 1% every single month and you get 1 share of that. So 10 million this month equals out to $100,000 pot. You get 1 share in that, and then they divide that between everybody else who gets a share. So we don't know what those shares are. It just depends on how many people qualify for it. But on average, it's between $100 to $300 for that share, and you can earn as many as you like in any given month. Okay, so those 2 bonuses come along with the 575 or higher. Now let's talk about residual income. This is the fun part. And in the beginning, we didn't really understand how powerful this really was. And I'm going to show you why. So for example, this is you here. Let's say you share with 2 people. And the system's going to do this for you automatically. We only have 2 legs. So one's going on your left, one goes on your right. And it just keeps doing this back and forth by itself. So you share your website. Somebody places an order. You make that $20 to $200, but you're also going to get business volume. Okay. So you see this example here. Okay. Let's say you share with 2 other people. Again, it's going to go on your left. It's going to go on your right. As you can see, you have 200 volume here, business volume, and you have 100 volume there. Every time that calculates, it's going to give you a cycle bonus. And then depending on the package you come in or what level you're at, you're going to make either $5 or $20 off that 1 cycle bonus. So for me, I looked at this. I said, okay, $20 is the maximum. Even us being at double diamonds, the maximum is $20. And I thought $20, that doesn't seem like a lot, but let me show you how this starts to compound in a minute, okay? But I figured, hey, if I'm going to share with 4 people, rather than making $5, I'd rather make $20. That was just kind of in the beginning as far as, starting with 575, becoming a Ruby or an Emerald, okay? Now, watch how this starts to compound. Matt here, he decides to share his website with his friends and his family. He gets 2 orders that come through his website. Pat does the same to customers or members. We don't make more on members, so we don't try to force people to become members. Volume is volume. You can build this entire business if you're really good at getting customers. That same volume counts if they're a customer or a member, okay? So that's what's great about this. So again, you can see another 100, 200. You just got another cycle bonus, and you don't know who these 4 customers are, okay? And so with that, you got another $5 to $20, okay? The great thing here is whoever you signed up with, whenever they get a customer or member, that customer member is also going to go underneath you. So the key here is to lock in a position, because you don't know who the next person is coming in that you get to benefit from all that volume. As you can see, Matt shared his website, but that volume helps Pam, helps you, helps everybody up that entire line. Same thing with Sid, with Pat. Pat shared a website, and that volume helps everybody. So you can see how this creates a team, culture of everybody wanting to help everybody. Even if this person down here is a superstar, and Pam wants to see them succeed too, right? Because if this person starts blowing up, all that volume is going to help you not only cycle bonus, but it's also going to help you rank advance. See, we've always been told like this is a binary system. I never even understood binary, but we were always told binaries are no good. Well, guess what? We come into a binary and our income quadruples what we made before in a regular, company when they say there's a matrix, right? Like we went wide. Here, you only have 2 legs, so everybody's sharing in all this volume. So again, imagine if this just happened in a week or this happened in a month. Imagine as everybody keeps sharing, what's going to happen in 2 months, 6 months, a year, how big that tree is going to be of all the volume, and you get to take advantage of that because of the timing of Valentus. That's why it's so critical. I tell people, if you can't start with the 575s, just lock in a position. Don't wait, because you don't know who else is going to come into the company, okay? Obviously, a 575 is the best option, but hey, get started, right? And all these are part-time positions. So think about that. At Emerald, you can make $1,000 a week at a part-time position by just cycling. Okay, that's $4,000 a month. I don't know very many part-time incomes that will pay you $4,000 a month just in this one bonus right here. Okay, now imagine when everybody reorders next month, because we have the highest retention of customers reordering each and every single month. I mean, I have customers that have been with us since the very beginning that we got started. Okay, so when people reorder all that volume, you get to participate in all that volume again. Okay, now as you start to rank advance, this bonus starts to get bigger. Diamond, look at $2,000. Okay, double diamond, $4,000 a week, and it goes all the way to $100,000 a week. I know it sounds like when we first got started and they showed us this, I go, $100,000 a week. I mean, who in the heck's going to do that, right? Like, that's just unbelievable income. When we got started, there was no Crown Ambassador in this company. Well, a year later into the business, we started off at Ruby, right? Dr. Chi was a double diamond at the time. And I thought, if we could just get to diamond, that's, 8,000 in this bonus right here. That's close to a six-figure income. I would be happy with that. Well, fast forward, we're now double diamonds. Dr. Chi's a blue diamond, cycling $16,000 a week. And John Horemza, who shared this business opportunity with Dr. Chi, is a Crown Ambassador. So he was the first one in the company. I thought, man, that's incredible. If he could do it, we could do it. Just a matter of time as that volume starts to accumulate. So it allows the average person to really do unaverage things here. So with that, this is a cycling bonus that's so very exciting with that. We have our dual team matching bonus. This is also exciting. We never got paid to help other people make more income, okay? So for instance, here's Pam, Jim, Matt, and Pat. You're gonna make 20% off of that. So if you just help them make an extra $1,000 a month, I mean, I'm not talking about like making $100,000 a week. I'm talking $1,000 a month. How many people do you know could use an extra 1,000, especially right now, right? Well, you're going to make 20%. Valentus is going to send you an additional check of $200 for every person you help personally direct to you, make $1,000 in that cycle bonus. And it doesn't stop there. We get paid all the way to 7 generations deep to help every single person be successful here. That's why when somebody new comes on, everybody collectively is wanting to push every single person up versus being in a management role like, hey, you go out and do it. No, we want to help you do it, okay? And then the last one, all those bonuses, you can participate in your first week, first month. I know we did. We started with the 575 and we participated in all 6 of those ways that I just showed you. Again, most companies, you can't participate in the whole entire comp plan, okay? You have to be at certain levels and then something unlocks and then something unlocks and something unlocks. The only one that you get a bonus in is when you hit a certain level is the car bonus. Once you hit diamond, you get $400, double diamond 800, triple diamond 1,000, goes all the way to $3,000. I mean, there are people making more in car bonuses than people make, at their jobs. Okay, so we know them personally, and so the next thing is a triple diamond trip and above. This again is an incredible trip for you and someone else. 7 days, everything paid for. When we first got started, I mean, people were doing triple diamond, take them 12 to 18 months. Now people are hitting triple diamond in 6 to 8 months in the company because of what's happening in the momentum that we have here. There is something special about this company and something special that is happening. And we just want you to be part of it. Again, you don't have to be a superstar. You just got to share with your friends and family. We do it all the time anyways, right? Think about it. How many times have you gone to a good restaurant, heard a song, a movie, right? You tell people about it. That's all we do here. It's very simple. And then we're just in the health and wellness business, right? That's all we do is we share and help people get healthier. And then through that, just, through your career over here, all you have to do is bring on 3 to 4 people in the company. And with that, literally, you can make it all the way to Crown Ambassador with just 4 people on your team. So we're just very excited. We're going to, that's it for our part.
Hand it back over to you guys.
We're gonna.
All right. Wow.
That was awesome. We're so inspired.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, it gets me excited, watching that. And there's a couple things I picked up from there that are just. I had to laugh when you said our property right now is, our house we're building is bigger than our entire property. I don't know if everybody caught that, but I mean, like, I know the property you live on. It's a pretty big property. I mean, there's a driveway, there's yard, there's a pool in the backyard. You know, so I'm going, holy cow, their house is bigger than their whole property that they have right now. That's kind of huge.
We're so happy for you.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be possible without Valentus, and that's what I tell people is, you know, we're just feel grateful every single day we wake up. We're just so grateful. We do this full time. This is all we do. So it's possible for anybody. You know, you just have to believe and trust in the process that we have here, and allow your coaches to help you build this business, because you don't want to try to do this on your own. Trust me. You want the help of all these superstars and these leaders to help you build this business. That's what they're here for. We couldn't have done this without Dr. Chi and John Haremza, you know what I mean? Because we just handed it over to them. They got us off the ground. That's the thing, is you want them to help you get off the ground, and then you can go on autopilot. You can take over and do certain things, right? But allow the process and these superstar leaders to help you build your business.
Yeah, and you guys have, you know, such an incredible team already with Rob and Rebecca and Jen coming on. I mean, you guys
success leaves clues, and I got to tell everybody on this line, after working with you guys in the other company for the amount of time I did, being to your house, doing meetings there, I don't want to say you were struggling in the other company, but you were just basically making ends meet, right?
Right.
From being and you haven't really done anything different except just change the company, change the comp plan.
Yeah,
went from one weight loss coffee to another weight loss coffee, and you're building a house that's bigger than your whole property right now on 3.5 acres. I mean, in 2 years, guys. I want you to pay close attention to those numbers, because success leaves clues. You can't fake that. You know, people talk about their income, people brag about how great their comp plan is. I witnessed this. I saw this. So please, I wish you could crawl into my head and understand what I've seen and what I understand here about what they're doing. I saw it with Dr. Chi. I saw it with so many other people that have come in here. I've seen it with Meg Bonin, who's in the company right now.
There's Jen. I see Jen
Melendez. I see the success trail that's been left here, guys. I've been in other companies, and I can tell you this much. When people start talking about their paycheck and you ask them to show it, they will not show it, because it's not real, because the compensation plans usually don't pay out like this company does. I can tell you it's real. I can tell you I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I've been around the leadership, and I want to thank you both so much for coming on here and sharing your hearts and giving us the vision. And I'm sure you inspired some people here tonight. So this was recorded. Share the recording with anybody and everybody who wasn't able to get on here, guys. I want to say thank you so much again, Ricky and Claudia.
Thank you so much.
God bless, guys. I'm going to stop the